welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erica. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. I would love to have you subscribe, like, comment, and if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. So in today's video, I thought it would be really fun to create an eye look with a palette that I just got from my BoxyCharm. It is this little beauty, the Maven Beauty Cosmic Drip Palette. It is a 4-pan palette, little quad, with some beautiful shimmer shades, and they're kind of flippy. You can't really tell in my camera, but they're gorgeous, especially this one right here. I cannot wait to play with that. And then there's kind of like this champagne-y, kind of pinkish gold shifting shade. Then we have this kind of reddish brown, and then like a deep brown that's kind of got a green shift to it. And I'm so excited to play with this. A few of you had mentioned in the comment section that you'd love to see me create a look with this, so I thought, hey, let's go for it. I don't typically do all shimmer looks, not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just not something that I typically do. So I will be pulling something else into my eye look as well, and I'll get to that here in a little bit. But if you're interested to see how this eye look turns out and what I think of this little palette, then sit back, relax, and let's get started. All right, so let's get started with this look, shall we? Like I said in the intro, I am going to be pulling something else into this look. And this is something that I do quite frequently when I'm using like an all shimmer palette. I have a few in my collection. What I do use is this little e.l.f. contour palette. This is the light medium one. I'll open this up. I've had this forever. As you can see, I have panned a shade here, yay. But I really like to use this as my transition shade. And then I have a couple of shades up here that are just kind of nice to blend out the transition shade. So yeah, I'm going to be using this today. And you can pull in any other palette that you want to. I mean, I have some all matte palettes as well, but if I'm in a hurry and I don't want to spend a lot of time trying to figure out which palette to pull to use with the all shimmer palette, I just go with this. So I'm going to go ahead and start creating my look. I'm going to be using my tried and true BH Cosmetics little blending brush, and I'm just going to dip into this lighter shade in the contour palette here, and then just kind of tap it a little bit off, and then go in a little bit above my crease and just lay that down. And it's just a really nice, easy way to create a transition shade without having to like really put a lot of thought into what you're gonna use, you know, because I have other all matte palettes I could use, but I have a tough time deciding sometimes. So this just kind of helps. Plus I felt like this is kind of a, I guess, kind of a neutral base to lay down the shimmers on. So, you know, it's just not a lot of thought to be put into it. So if you're, like I said, if you're in a hurry and you just want something easy, this works really well in a pinch, and I really enjoy doing this. Yeah, so it's just a, you know, light neutral shade to put down on your yep, here we go, transition area. Oh my gosh. Part of it, I think, with my brain today is the heat. I don't know where you guys live, obviously, duh, but here it is so hot. I live in Oregon, and yesterday it got up to 112 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a doozy. I think our record here before that was 108, so that was really hot. Now my phone only registered 109. However, I went to the store yesterday to get a few things, and the guy behind the cash register said, oh no, apparently out at the airport it did say 112. And I was like, ugh. And I hate hot weather. I mean, I don't hate it, it's just not my favorite. I would much rather be cool and, you know, warm up than be hot and have to cool off. It just doesn't work well with me at all. And, you know, luckily we have air conditioning in our house, and, you know, it's fine. But we went outside a few times yesterday to kind of like check on our garden and stuff like that. And my husband and I both were just like, this is ridiculous, pretty bad. And it's like 90, I think it's supposed to get to 95 today. I think it's like 91 right now. As I started filming, I checked to see what the temperature was, and I think it said 91. So yeah, that's always nice. And my poor husband, my poor, sweet, amazing husband works in a plywood mill, and he operates this huge robotic machine, and it's like 3 stories tall, and it's huge. And, you know, he has to run up and down the stairs and, you know, address various issues with the machine if that arises. I mean, it's not like he's just standing there. He's constantly in motion, constantly going up and down stairs. And he was not too happy when he left for work this morning. I haven't seen his face look like that in a long time. He just was like, oh no, no. So yeah, he's probably gonna be extremely exhausted when he gets home and be very thankful that we have air conditioning in our home. And you know what's really weird is that growing up, I did not have air conditioning and we were just fine. But you know, I don't think I mean, it probably got into the hundreds at some point, but now I'm just a big baby. Okay, so let's get into the Maven Beauty Cosmic Drip Palette. I'm gonna be using this shade here. There's no shade names, so it's just the kind of pretty bluish purple. And I'm just gonna take my Beely little flat brush here and I'm just gonna put that towards the outer half of my lid. And I think I am gonna go ahead and spray this because it is a little kind of like flaky and I just wanna make sure that it adheres nicely to my lid. So let's go ahead, I'm just gonna lay this down towards the, oh, wow. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, and by the way, I don't think I mentioned this. Oh, that is so pretty. It's got this really cool shift from like blue to purple. Hopefully you can see that. I have all my face makeup on and I was supposed to say that at the very beginning and I forgot. I was so excited to use this palette. I just lost all control of my senses. But no, I do have all my face makeup on. I've primed my eyelids, done my brows. So all of that will be listed in the description box if you're curious as to what I've used on my face today. So let me keep putting that down. Oh, that is so gorgeous. And I really like how it looks with that brown transition shade. Browns and blues together are like one of my favorite combos. So yeah, I really am liking this a lot. And you know, I could have done something a little bit more woo with this palette, but I don't know. I just wanted to kind of create a quick look and just kind of throw something together. Spray that again. And then I'm gonna go to this eye, of course. Oh, that is gorgeous. They are sort of like flaky shimmers, I guess I would say. But once you get them on the lid, they seem to be laying down quite nicely and not giving me any problems at all. And it's got this really cool like purple and blue shift to it. Oh, I love it. I love it. And I do really want to get into using more blue shades. I know I've complained, or not complained, whined about the fact that blue shadows kind of scare me a little bit, but ridiculous. It's nonsense. So yeah, this is great for me to kind of like put on my big girl pants and use a blue shadow. But yeah, this is gorgeous. Wow. I love this. And it's just going down so nicely. I mean, that took seconds to do. Okay, now I'm going to clean off my brush with my little color switch. And I am going to go into that kind of lighter shade. I'll show you here in just a second. This shade here, it's kind of like a champagne, but it's got this really cool kind of like golden pink shift to it. So I think this will look nice next to the blue. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on my brush. And I'm going to go ahead and spray the brush. Oh, wow. Oh, it's kind of, oh no, it's like more pink. Oh, woo. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, isn't that pretty? Woo, I love it. I hope my neighbors aren't like standing outside listening to me. They're probably thinking, what is going on up there? None of your business. Yeah, these are beautiful shadows. Wow. And I don't really know anything about Maven Beauty. Now, this setting spray that I'm using to spray the brush is also from Maven Beauty. It's this little orange little concoction rose water setting spray. And there's just a very light rose scent. I mean, it's nothing major. I know some people don't really like scented products, but it's just very light. And I really like this setting spray. It's really nice. This nozzle or the sprayer, whatever, is very nice, and it doesn't like zap you in the face. Like for instance, the Milani Make It Last setting spray, which I absolutely love. But man, it's literally like spraying your face with the super soaker. It's just like, whoa, settle down there. Settle down. But oh, I think this is so gorgeous. Wow. I love this so much. Oh, I love it. It's so pretty. I just love the kind of pinkiness, and then it goes to the blue. Oh, I love it. Okay, just a little bit more of that down. And if you can hear a whirring sound in here, it's my fan. There's just no way I could sit in front of I have a window that's right there. And it's just, you know, blasting sunlight right in my face. So I just thought, no way. I don't want to sit here and sweat because I am a sweater. I am a sweaty person. And usually what happens is it like creates like a sweat halo around my head. Really attractive. So yeah, I just thought, you know, I'd spare everybody that detail and just have a fan on. So if it's driving you nuts, I apologize, but the alternative would have been much worse, I promise. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab my Luxie brush, just my little Luxie blending brush, and I'm gonna go into this shade here. And it's just kind of a nice shimmery little cream shade that I like to put down under my brow bone and just kind of blend out that transition shade. I really like to have a soft blended look. Try to get my eyebrows from going crazy. It's just kind of how I am. I don't know. It just always looks really pretty to me, I think. So yeah. And I'm really enjoying everything so far. Ooh. Yeah, I was really surprised when I opened that little quad when I did my BoxyCharm video, because I don't know, I just didn't even think about that being in there. I don't know why, but I was like, ooh, this is awesome. So, and like I said, a couple of you guys said, hey, create a look with that. And I thought, all right, I will. Your wish is my command. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my lower lash line, and I'm gonna grab a different brush here, this little flat brush from Beauty, and I'm gonna go into the contour palette. I get it open. And I'm gonna go back into that shade, that same shade, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of that down on my lower lash line here. And I do have a little bit of fallout, kind of like right here in my, and that's fine. I'll show you why that's fine here in a minute. And actually I think I'm gonna mix the two, kind of the darker and the lighter little brown shades in the contour palette, kind of mix those and just kind of run that underneath my lower lash line, or on my lower lash line. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off with the blue shade on my lower lash line, just to kind of, I don't know, wrap that blue shade around my lower lash line, and then I'm gonna put the other ones down on my lower lash line as well. And hopefully this looks beautiful when we're done. I hope, anyway. We'll see, won't we? Okay, let me grab another little brush here. So this is just a flat little brush from Beauty that I love to use for my lower lash line because it's pretty sturdy and it just lays the shadows down very nicely. So I'm gonna start off with the blue here. And I think I might spray this too, just to kind of keep it all in one spot so I don't have a ton of fallout. There we go. This isn't working as well as I was hoping it would, but that's okay. Hopefully I can just make it work. Sometimes shimmers can be weird on the lower lash line, where this is where like glitter glue would come in handy. So now what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna go into this reddish shade here, this reddish shimmer, and put that down next to the blue shade and see if that kind of pops a little bit more. Maybe, you know what? I think I'm gonna try a different brush. I think I'm gonna use my little lipstick brush here that I like to use for these kind of shades, because a lot of times this works a little bit better. It's a pretty shimmer color. I like that. It's kind of got a reddish base to it. It's really pretty. Now I think I'm going to give this baby a try, because you know what? I've used them all, so I might as well, no. I'm on my way to using them all, so I might, whatever. Okay, just put it on your eye, okay? That's what you guys are probably thinking. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that worked really good. Oh yeah, I love that. That's really nice. It's kind of like a yellowy brown, actually. Ooh. Pretty. Very pretty. Oh yeah, I really like that. I think that looks really pretty. I don't know how well you guys can see it in the mirror, or hi, camera, but it does look really pretty. I like it a lot. Okay, I really like that. I love it. And actually, you know what I'm gonna do too? just gonna try this. I'm gonna go back with this brush into the blue and see if I can make that maybe a little bit more pronounced out here. Oh yeah, much better. I wonder why that other brush wasn't cutting the mustard for me today. I don't know. But yeah, that looks nice, I think. I think it looks really pretty. I really like how this looks. It's fun. It's fun for kind of a different, kind of a change of pace. And really, I mean, this wouldn't take me no time at all. I'm just kind of being a little bit more fussy with it than I normally would be. I mean, this would have taken me about 5 minutes. So I am going to add the finishing touches, such as liner, mascara, lipstick, and then I will be right back to show you the finished look, and I hope you love it. So stay right there. All right, I'm back, and this is the finished look. I really like how this look turned out. I think it's just a very pretty, shimmery, soft look for summer. I think it's perfect, and I really enjoyed the eyeshadow palette. But before I get into that, I wanted to go over a few things that I used in this look quickly. On my lower waterline, I used 2 ColourPop cream gel liners. Shocking? No. I used extra frosting in the inner part, and then the shade Crybaby in the outer part of my waterline, and I think this looks really pretty. I kind of wanted to try to mimic what was going on in my lower lash line with those shimmer shadows, and I don't know, I felt like that was the best way to do it. And then for my upper lid, I used the NYX Matte Liquid Eyeliner. It's just this little brush tip eyeliner. And it's gorgeous and it's amazing and it's so easy to use. I got this off Amazon. I think it was like $5 or $6, and I got it last week and I've used it a few times and I really like it a lot. And then for my mascara, I use this little tube of Tartist mascara. I just got this in my Ipsy. I don't ever really show you guys my Ipsies. Well, I never have, just because I get the little bag and I feel like that might be kind of boring. But if you want to see what I get on my Ipsy, let me know and I would be happy to oblige you. And then my lips are sort of a hodgepodge. I did a couple different Stila Stay All Day liquid lipsticks. This is in the shade Perla. This is in the shade Forza. I just thought these would look nice together with my eye look, and then I put them on and my lips were so dry that I could barely even like smack my lips. So I put on some Dose of Colors gloss, and this is in the shade Almond Butter, and I really love this stuff. I've had this for a while and I really just enjoy it. It's very nice, very comfortable on the lips. The Stila, not so much. I mean, I'm not trying to, you know, be negative, but I don't know, those were a little drying. So if you're gonna use those, I definitely would recommend like, you know, a gloss. And I'm weird, I mix lip stuff all the time, so you may think I would never do that, but I do it. Okay, so let's get into the eyeshadow palette. So again, Maven Beauty Cosmic Trip. I really like these. I think they looked beautiful on my lid. They went on very easily. I was maybe wanting a little bit more pop from the blue, but it is a very nice blue, kind of purpley shift. It's very kind of soft, and it's a beautiful formula. I mean, it went on really easily, and yeah, I really like it. And then I used a couple of these on my lower lash line as well, which I really enjoyed using. I think I probably would have done better had I placed some glitter glue on my lower lash line. That probably would have helped those pop a little bit more and like adhere a little bit better. But you know, you win some, you lose some. And I think the look in total turned out fine. I just wish I had maybe, you know, put a little bit more thought into that part of the process. But yeah, I'm really happy that I got this little quad. I think it's gorgeous. I can't wait to play with it again. I definitely will try to pull in probably another eyeshadow palette. This was just something I wanted to show you that's quick and easy to use. You know, your contour palette, whatever you may have, rather than having to hunt through and find the perfect eyeshadow palette to match it. It just kind of provides a soft, nice transition shade and area for your shimmers to kind of, I don't know, pop against. And I think it turned out really nicely. So I really appreciate you guys taking time out of your day or evening to sit down and watch my video. It means the world to me. If you have subscribed or you would like to subscribe, please don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you're aware of all of my future uploads. I hope you guys are doing well, staying cool, being safe, staying happy, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Bye.